Good morning students. Today I am going to discuss you about integrated rate equations and half-life of a zero and first order reactions. So generally order of a reaction means what? Sum of the power of the concentration of the reactants. We call it as order of the reaction. So here we are going to discuss about zero order reaction. So zero order reaction is nothing but what here? Zero order reaction is nothing but here in the reaction in which the rate of reaction is independent of the concentration of reactants is known as zero of the reaction. Zero order reaction means what here? Let us take example. A gives rise to products. So here the initial concentration A gives rise to products. So we will be having initial concentration is A minus X at T is equals to 0. Okay. So means what here? We are applying some initial concentration. What I have told you, the reaction, whatever reaction we are taking, here the rate of reaction is independent of the concentration of, means it is not depending on the concentration of the reactants. So means what here? R is directly proportional to concentration of A. Okay. So A to the power 0. So here R is equals to K into concentration of A to the power 0. So anything power 0 is equals to 1. So R is nothing but what here? Rate is nothing but rate of the reaction means what? As we have seen in the previous class, the definition of rate of reaction is the decrease in concentration of reactants per unit time. So what you will be getting? Minus D into concentration of A by dt equals to K into concentration of A power naught. So here you will be getting minus D concentration of A is equals to K into dt. So minus will go this side, means D into concentration of A is equals to K into minus K into dt. So this one, if you do integration on both sides, if we do integration on both sides, we will be getting concentration of dA is equals to minus K into dt. Why? Because A to the power 0, 1. So if we are writing minus dA by dt is equals to K into dt, d concentration of A equals to minus K into integration of dt. K is constant, we have taken up. Okay, d of x is equals to what here? Concentration of A. And minus kt, concentration of dx means integration of dx is nothing but x. So kt plus c. So if concentration of A is equals to A naught, let us assume concentration of A is equals to A naught and T is equals to 0, then what this equation will become? C is equals to concentration of A naught. If you substitute these two values in this equation, above equation, so in the place of A we are substituting concentration of A naught and T we are placing 0. So automatically K into 0, 0. So we are not writing. So here concentration of A naught. So now this C value is substituted here. So you will be getting equation concentration of A is equals to minus KT plus concentration of A naught. Okay. So now let us take concentration of A minus concentration of A naught is equals to minus KT. So now minus will go this side, means you will be getting concentration of A naught minus concentration of A is equals to KT. So we have to find here rate constant. So that's why K is equals to concentration of A naught minus concentration of A by T. So this is the zero order reaction. So without applying initial conditions, we are getting this equation. So take here A gives rise to products. Let us take A gives rise to B, which is known as product. This one we known as reactants. So here what I have told in the definition, the rate of reaction is independent of concentration of reactants. So means what? The concentration of reactants is not depending on the rate. So that's why I have kept A to the power 0. So the order is here what? Here 0. So to remove the proportionality constant, R is equals to K into concentration of A to the power 0. So anything power 0 is equals to 1. So that's why K into 1 you will be getting. So what do you mean by rate of the reaction? The decrease in concentration of reactants per unit time, we call it as rate of the reaction. So that's why what I have taken minus d concentration of A into dt. So this A naught is nothing but what here? Concentration of A naught power 1. So that's why we have not got here A power 0. So minus dA equals to K into dt, minus will go this side. So by doing integration on both sides, you will be getting this one. So after doing integration of dx is equals to x. So same like that only, if you have assumed this is the equation you are getting. If A is equals to A naught, T is equals to 0, you will be getting constant value is A naught. So by substituting C value in the above equation, we are getting this one. So when you bring minus sign here, you are getting A naught minus A is equals to KT. So we need rate constant for zero order reaction. So the rate constant for zero order reaction is K is equals to A naught minus A by T. Okay. So now this one only we can do it in another way, another method, by applying initial conditions. Okay. So now let us see. R is directly proportional to A minus X to the power 0. So R is equals to K into A minus X to the power 0. R is equals to K. Why? Because anything power 0 is 1. So now R is nothing but what? We can write dx by dt also. Why? Because we are applying initial conditions is equals to K. So dx is equals to what here? K into dt. So integration on both sides. We are getting x is equals to K into T plus C. Okay. So here, if x is equals to so this one we are getting x is equals to 0. Let us assume if x is equals to 0, t is equals to 0, then this equation is getting here x 0 plus 0, c is equals to 0. Integration constant is 0. So here you will be getting x is equals to kt, where k is equals to x by t. So this is the zero order reaction. Okay. So this is general equation for rate constant for the zero order reaction. So now let us see half-life time period. So what is half-life time period? So by this, what we can say the units here? What are the units of zero order? Here the concentration of the reactants and time. Concentration means what? Moles per liter. Here we are having concentration. So K is equals to concentration means what here? Moles per liter. And here we are having time. So this is also means what? The units will be for zero order reaction will be here. Mole, liter inverse and second. Time is calculated in seconds. So we are getting. So this is for zero order reaction units. The units of zero order reaction. So examples we can write for this is NH3. 2NH3 at 1130 Kelvin platinum. So you'll be getting N2 plus 3H2. This is the example of the zero order. And also we can take H2 plus Cl2 gives rise to 2HCl. And also 2HI gives rise to H2 plus I2. So these are all the examples of the zero order reaction. So now let us see half-life time period. So half-life time period is nothing but what means here? Generally half-life time period means it requires time, means the time required for the initial concentration of the reactant the time required for the initial concentration of the reactant to become half of its value, we call it during the reaction. Is called what? Half-life. Half-life time of a reaction. So what is half-life? This is denoted by T half. Okay. So here the time required for the initial concentration. Initial concentration means what? A. So whatever initial concentration conditions we are taking of the reactant. So half of its value. So that one we call it as what? Half-life time period of a reaction, that is denoted by T half. So now as we know zero order reaction we have taken here K is equals to, we got zero order reaction K is equals to X by T. So if T is equals to T half, why? Because we are finding here half-life time period, and X is equals to A by 2. So then you will be getting equation A by 2 into T half. So we have to find here T half, half-life time period of a zero order. So you will be getting A by 2K. So this is the equation of the zero order reaction. So then how we are going to get the graph for this? So we will be getting a straight line. Here A you will be taking. If you are taking here T half values, so you are getting equation. So you are getting here equation with the slope (1 by 2K). Okay, means what here? Here sin theta into 2K, sin theta is equals to 1 by 2K. If you are taking graph like this, you are getting a straight line with a slope. Okay, so 1 by 2K. So T half on y-axis, on x-axis you will be getting A. If you are having time here and concentration, so you will be getting, means it goes on decreasing. this is also a straight line. If suppose here time and we are calculating dx by dt, we are getting horizontally. So these are the three graphs. So with a slope we are getting a by 2 1 by 2k we are going to get. So this is about the zero order reaction. Now let us see first order reaction. So what is first for zero order? It is independent of the concentration of the reactant. But coming to first order reaction, so what is first order reaction? The reaction rate increases or decreases. But what happens here? It depends upon the concentration of the reactant. So the order should be 1 here. Okay. So means what? What is first order reaction? The rate of reaction depends on the concentration of reactant is known as what here? First order reaction. So means what? Let us take same reaction. A gives rise to products. So R is directly proportional to here concentration of A to the power 1. Why? Because it depends on the concentration of reactant. That's why I have written to the power 1. So whenever 1 is getting what here? The 1 indicates the order of the reaction. So R is equals to what here? K into concentration of A. And R is nothing but decrease in concentration of A with respect to time is equals to Ka. Let us bring A terms at one side. D of concentration A by concentration of A is equals to K into dt. By integrating on both sides, so you will be getting minus of integration of minus d concentration of A by concentration of A is equals to K into concentration of dt. So you will be getting what here? Log concentration of A minus is equals to K into T plus C. So when we apply, if concentration of A is equals to concentration of A naught and T is equals to 0, then C you will be getting minus ln concentration of A naught. If you substitute this value here, you will be getting minus ln concentration of A is equals to K into T minus ln concentration of A naught. So if this one will come this side, means ln concentration of A naught minus ln concentration of A is equals to KT. So ln A naught minus concentration of ln by T is equals to K. So ln can be written as 2.303 log concentration of A naught by concentration of A divided by T is equals to K. Okay, so means what here? So this is about the general without considering initial concentrations. So if you consider initial concentrations for this, means A here at T is equals to 0, A minus X at T is equals to some 1. So if you consider initial concentration, the reaction will be another type, that is, let us see here, where R is directly proportional to concentration of A minus 1 to the power 1, R is equals to K into A minus X. So R is nothing but here we are taking dx by dt is equals to K into A minus X. This term will come here. Dx by A minus X is equals to K into dt. If we do integration on both sides, dx by a minus x is equals to k into dt. So this one you will be getting minus log a minus x is equals to k into t plus c. If x is equals to 0, t is equals to 0, then c is equals to minus ln a. So by substituting this value, you will be getting minus ln a minus x is equals to kt minus ln a. So if this one will get like this, ln a minus x is equals to kt. So log a minus b formula, log a by b. So ln a by a minus x is equals to kt. So ln is nothing but log to the base 10. So you will be getting 2.303 log a by a minus x is equals to kt. So for first order reaction, k is equals to 1 by t into 2.303 log a by a minus x. So this is the first order reaction. Whether you can write this one or you can write it this one. So there will be two forms here without considering the initial concentration. Any of these two methods you can do it here. So here let us find half-life time period. So before going to half-life time period, let us see the units here for first order reaction. So if you take this all will be getting constant. 2.303 log a by a minus x is constant here. So 1 by t only we have to calculate. So here 1 by t is equals to what here? Second inverse. So these are the units for the first order reaction here. So the examples, what are the examples we are going to take here? 2N2O5 gives rise to 2N2O4 plus O2. Okay. So in the same way, if you have taken SO2Cl2, SO2 plus Cl2. So this is also an example. So if you have observed here, the rate will be same. For this, the order you will be getting 1. K is equals to concentration of SO2 Cl2 to the power. Why? Because there is no moles. Coming to here, see, there are 2 moles. But this mechanism, what is the mechanism for this? N2O5 gives rise to N2O4 plus O. O plus O gives rise to O2. So here what happens? This N2O5 is the concentration 1 here. After doing mechanism, we are getting order 1. So these are the examples of first order reaction. Not only this, if you can take organic reactions also, hydrogenation of ethene. So these all will come under the examples. So now see half-life time period. So half-life time period, already I have told you definition. So what we have to find here? T half. So to this equation, if x is equals to a by 2, t is equals to t half. If we substitute these values here, then you will be getting k is equals to 1 by t half into 2.303 log a by a minus a by 2. Okay. So how you will be getting 1 by t half 2.303 log, this 2 will go up, means 2a by 2a minus a. So how you will be getting 1 by t half 2.303 log 2a by a get cancelled, and you have to find the log 2 value. So what is the log 2 value? 1 by t half into 2.303 log 2. Log 2 means 0.3010. So we have to find t half is equals to 1 by k into 2.303 into 3010. Why? Because log 2 value this is. So you will be getting t half is equals to 0.693 by k. So this is the t half value of the first order reaction for half-life time period. Okay, so this is about the half-life time period of the first order reaction, and also this is the first order reaction of the rate constant. So the how we will be getting graph for this, the graph will be also a straight line with a slope. You will be getting 2.303 by a will be the, you will be getting by t will be the slope. Thank you.